Alright guys, so we got a bit of a surprise here, as it looks like the transforming Super Buu is going to be coming to global a lot sooner than we all thought, because usually these little notices right here in the news section means that the event is about 2 days away. Now, there is an exception. That, of course, is when UI Goku came out on JP. It was only a couple hours till he released. And then same thing with the Blue Gogeta and Broly. I've seen some people kind of confused about that, being like, oh, Buu is coming today. No. Buu is likely to come, I think, in about 2 days. 2 days from now is when he should be arriving, along with a new story event as well. The Supreme Kai story event, the Unknown Battle of Gods and Majin. This is not a bad story event. It does give you one really good free-to-play card and another so-so free-to-play card. So we'll go over everything that does appear to be coming along with the Super Buu update. Now, very important, we got to talk about it. Gogeta and Broly. I know people don't want to hear it or accept it, but unfortunately it does not look like Broly or Gogeta are coming anytime soon to global. They are bare minimum a full month away. I'm seeing everywhere people are like, all right, here we go. We should be getting the Broly story event any day now, because, you know, the movie gets, you know, the US release. A lot of people, see, what's funny is a lot of people are basing it on the US release date, which is, you know, in a few days here. Whereas really, like, around the world, it's been, the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie has been coming out, like, pretty much every day in, like, different countries all over the place. So, unfortunately, it does not look like they're going to be coming anytime soon, because, again, global will definitely follow the same time frame that JP used, which is where the event will come out, the free-to-play characters will drop, and then maybe, I don't know, 10 days later, 12 days later, like, you know, around 2 weeks later, then the banner with Blue Gogeta and Broly will drop. So, we saw the French data miners did say around mid-February, so I would say around February 1st, we'll see if the Broly story event and the free-to-play units do start to drop. But this looks to be what will be in December for global, is the STR Super Buu, you know, the Dokkan event banner. And then we do know that the Kid Buu EZA will also be coming very soon. The physical Kid Buu. The AGL Kid Buu EZA won't be coming to global right now, but the physical one will. The physical one is a better card, so it's not really a big deal. But again, I know a lot of people are really holding out hope that Dokkan, you know, Global is going to release the movie characters with the, you know, kind of worldwide release of the film, but that does not appear to be the case. Why they're doing it, I don't know. Do I think Gogeta and Broly are too powerful for global? No, because Hit is not as good a card as Broly or Gogeta, but his leader skill is. His leader skill is just completely on par with what Gogeta and Broly can do. So if Hit can be on global, then Gogeta and Broly can definitely be on global as well. But I don't know. Akatsuki there, sometimes they do weird stuff. No one can understand what Akatsuki's thinking sometimes. So, alright, so we got the new story event and the new Buu event. This story event is good because there are two free-to-play cards you can farm up. The West Kai is real, I would almost say more so here, just to farm up the summonable West Kai, her super attack level. And then there's also the Tech Supreme Kai right here, who Dokkan awakens into. It's just another, here, is this? Yeah, here's the West Kai, and then is the, where is the, yeah, Tech Supreme Kai, okay, right here. It's very odd, but Tech Supreme Kai, even though he has all of the other Kais, like, in his super attack and stuff, it's just counted as Tech Supreme Kai, right? He's not even on, like, the combination category or anything like that. Honestly, like, I really do think they should add this guy to the combination category. The GT base form Kid Goku, who takes down Super 17, he should be added to the combination category. There's a few I would like to see in there. You know, just another character being in the super attacks really should be enough. But unfortunately, this guy is not in there. But he is pretty good for a free-to-play unit. You know, he can usually get up around a 1 million attack stat on a Realm of Gods team. So that is very, very good. I do have this guy rainbowed on my account. I actually like him a lot. That Supreme Kai, he's a very solid unit. Now, the STR West Supreme Kai, she's okay. 50% attack and defense, and then she gets a little extra chance to crit per Realm of God's category ally on the team, which is fine. But her attacking power is going to be really low. The Super Saiyan 2 Kabe is actually really good, but his attack buff is a lot higher than hers, 80%, plus it's also when performing a super attack. So the Super Saiyan 2 Kabe is really able to outdamage West Supreme Kai by a lot. So that is what is coming from the story event, right? As well as the what do we got here? 8 stones or something? Yeah, 8 stones it looks like from all the event, because there's, 4 stages, 2 each. That's one thing I've noticed. Some of these story events are really only a few stages long nowadays. Back in the day, they would have, normal, hard, and Z hard difficulty, and there'd be 13 stages. So, you'd have like 36 stages in these story events. Now they barely have any. Just, kind of a weird thing they do now. So here is the STR Super Buu banner. Again, this is a banner that's going to be coming in about 2 days. Listen. Y'all have got to skip. This has got to be a banner to skip, especially because Global, y'all just had the LR guarantee banner just like JP. That was a beautiful place to use your stones. That banner will still be up for a couple of weeks. I would tell everyone to do your rotations on the banner and then stop at that point. Don't summon past that, but make sure to get those 2 guaranteed LRs if you can. Skip the STR Super Buu banner. I can tell y'all right now, last night I was trying to do like a challenge on Super Battle Road with STR Super Buu as leader, and like it would take me, 15 to 20 minutes to find a friend Super Buu. People just don't run him. Like he's just not a, often used leader. His team is okay. It's pretty solid actually, but Super Buu himself doesn't really fit too well on there. He's a good unit. It's just, it takes a long time for him to become really good in battle. He transforms after 5 turns. Now, Physical Super Vegito, I'm actually not as high on him as many other people are. He's very good, but, I just have problems with the way his card is designed. He's not, in my opinion, a very good number 2 unit on this banner. That makes this banner horrendous. And then we look at STR Janemba and Int Kid Buu. There's better versions of these characters. Int Janemba destroys STR Janemba. Physical Kid Buu destroys Int Kid Buu. So this banner is almost completely worthless in my opinion, outside of the new characters. We'll go over, the Dokkan Awakenings for these 2. This Hercule is a great defensive unit, but it's not worth summoning on. AGL West Kai is a great support unit, but it's not worth summoning on. This is just a really, really bad value banner. If you put stones into this, you're wasting your stones. You're much better served summoning for the movie banners when they come to Global rather than this crap, which is what it is. Now, if you look at Buu himself, again, he's solid. I mean, take a look at his category. His category is very good because all mid-battle transformation units get put on this category. So Blue Gogeta's right there, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Transforming Frieza, Int Goku Black, UI Goku, STR Buu, Physical Broly. All the transforming units are on this category, which is very, very nice. Believe it or not, even though Buu doesn't fit at all, you can really still make it work. It can actually be a fun team to run, but again, no one is going to have Buu and no one is going to be running Buu. People are going to be too busy having LR Vegito Blue or STR Namek Saga Gohan as their leader instead of Buu. That drives me nuts, by the way. You can always find LR Vegito Blue on the friend list, but a unit like this, nope, can't find them. Alright, so this Buu, he has a lot of different transformations. I'm going to do a video on him probably tomorrow or the next day, going over which of the transformations I feel is best and why. I mean, I'll tell y'all right now, Buu Piccolo definitely is the best of the 3, especially in that Super Battle Road challenge I was trying to do. He's so helpful. A very good card. Now this Buu, this is an awakening of the SR Skinny Buu. He's good. He seals. He lowers attack and defense by 20%. The attack is nice. And he has a medium chance to evade enemies' attacks. So he's a very good sort of like defensive unit. I'm probably going to rainbow him this week. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take him into the category Super Battle Road, to try and get that taken down. Maybe this Buu is a weird pick for a Rainbow, but he can be a nice little defensive unit to use. Plus, he's only an SR, so many people should be able to get him pretty easily. So this Fat Buu, he gets an Awakening, right? Now, I actually think this guy, he was definitely a tad overrated. People were really like, whoa, he's so good. He's definitely solid, but he's not, like, as good as people thought. The rare chance to stun is helpful. He changes int key spheres to STR key spheres. He gets base attack and defense 50%. Then he gets an additional 10% attack and defense per STR key sphere obtained, which is good, right? Like, he's definitely strong. He's definitely good in Super Battle Road, provided you make him like the focal point, right? Feed him orbs so that his attack and defense are really good. But on just normal teams, he's not really that helpful. It works out to where he doesn't link well with like other teams at all. Like, really, the only like common key link he has is Revival. So he could work okay on the Revived Warrior team. The Full Power team, I have not tried him on the new Broly Full Power team. The Enhanced Transformation team, he probably would work pretty solid on. And the Time Traveler team, I mean, you could make it work, but he just doesn't really have a good fit. I think for there to be good Majin Buu cards, I think an LR for some of these Majin cards could be very good, especially if they gave themselves key from their passive. But just one issue with them always is they just don't have key links. They just drag the whole team down because of that. And sure, this guy's an orb changer, but like, you have to prioritize giving him orbs, and he's not going to hit as hard as other units, so it makes no sense prioritizing him. That's just what I feel. Those are my thoughts on him. He is an AoE, though, so, he could be useful with LR Broly in the World Tournament. That's definitely for sure. Alright, so moving on. We have this Hercule. He may be the best defensive unit in the game. High chance to evade enemy attacks. And then the lower health you have, the higher he reduces damage up to 90%. So this man, if you have like low health, could be reducing damage by 90%, but then he would also have a 50% chance to dodge everything. So you basically can't hurt him. He's a very, very good defensive unit. And then he has a medium chance to stun on his 2 super attacks. So he is a very, very good defensive unit. Like, for example, if you guys are familiar with that old Majin Buu run I was trying, like, if I would just swap this Hercule onto the team over, like, the tech buff Buu I was using, I would easily beat it first try. He's that good defensively, and he fills in that monster hole that the Majin Buu team would have. But, he's obviously not a Majin Buu character. He is in the Majin Buu arc, though, and he is a very good defensive unit. And then the last new unit that will be coming out is this AGL Weskai. Again, as you guys can see, Realm of Gods, 40% attack and defense, very good, and an extra 7% chance to crit. So she is a must on the Realm of Gods team, especially because as of right now, there is another unit who does pretty much exactly what AGL Weskai does, and that is the Tech Supreme Kai of Time. But Tech Supreme Kai of Time, unfortunately, is a Super Dragon Ball Heroes unit. None of those have come to global yet. Now, I do think there's a really, really good chance that these units are going to come to global. But, if this, without her on global, then AGL Weskai becomes just even more... Oh, I completely exited out, huh? AGL Weskai just becomes even more important, right? I do kind of actually prefer the Supreme Kai of Time because she does 2 key, 20% attack and defense. She gives a 7% chance to crit. And then she also has a 70% chance of an additional 20% attack or an additional 20% defense. I've found that activates just as often as you think it would. So I do actually kind of prefer this one over the AGL Weskai, although Weskai's more consistent, but she doesn't give key. So there we go, guys. Here's all the new units that will be coming to global soon. As far as the movie stuff, I know you just gotta, you gotta hang tight. You gotta wait. You gotta see when they're gonna bring it out. Again, I agree that it's dumb. The movie characters should have been released on global at the exact same time as they were on JP. They should be releasing Hit right now, and then they should be releasing STR Super Buu next month. That is definitely what global should have done. but unfortunately they did not do it, so the waiting game continues. At the very least, global players, a lot of y'all from what I saw, a lot of global players had stones ready for that LR guaranteed banner, so it did work out for you guys in that way. Now at this point, skip Super Buu. I'm telling y'all, he's good, he's okay, but he's not worth stones. He's not Blue Gogeta, he's not Broly. His team is not good as their teams. He's not as good a unit as them. So definitely save up. Let me know what y'all think about STR Super Buu coming, and I'll catch y'all next time.